VontooCut literally did it wrong. I'm gonna get into my story of like when I found out about VontooCut and the impact he had on my life. He had a big. I would say I wouldn't say he changed my life. I wouldn't even say anyone changed my life, but he definitely had a big impact because he put me onto some game about some stuff that changed my life. I remember the first video I watched him. I think it was the solution. It was that one like 4 hour long video where he was talking about like spiritual stuff and conspiracy theories and the government and all that stuff. And like the YouTube algorithm was like if you watch a video for a long time from a person, they would keep recommending you stuff. So I kept getting recommended stuff. I fuck with it. And what was cool about VontooCut is that he wasn't like a guy like Infinite Waters where it's like, okay, he has a soft-spoken voice and he just seems like this perfect guy. No, VontooCut seemed like a regular nigga from school. You a dapper, you talk about basketball, females, or he looked like a regular nigga you would kick it with. So like when he talked about the spiritual stuff and he talked about the conspiracy theories, he talked about the self-improvement, you kind of related to that because you're like, bro, this look like one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what I F with about him. And it was funny because he was like one of those people that like got some people into their spiritual journey. A nigga like Michael, right? That dude from my school, I never thought he would be on some spiritual stuff and actually be interested into it. And I remember like he brought it up or something like that, and it became to a conversation we was talking about. I'm like, but what? Like you know about this, you talk about this, you know this creator. It's like one of those things like, oh, you know about that. That's crazy. But now he did it wrong, bro. Like, and I'm gonna get into that later. But I'll say the stuff that he changed my life with. So he told me about supplements about your spiritual journey, stuff like that. So he put me onto black sea oil, and I think he was the one that put me onto macaroon and ashwagandha. So he put me onto all that, and I think he put me on the sea moss. He was putting me on all the like what I'm saying, supplements and all that stuff. And black sea oil was the thing that really changed my life. I'm gonna get to a story about that too. When I got black CO for the first time, right? This is when it was like during the pandemic. And the first time I took it, it gave me like a new energy. Like I felt, whew, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like a whole new energy. It felt like an energy drink type stuff. And with black CO, it basically clears out the inflammation and stuff like that. And in my head, the way I think of like supplements and stuff that's supposed to help your body, I think of like, okay, if I'm taking a supplement, I might as well do something that's going to help it. So it's like, okay, if I'm taking black sea oil and it's supposed to be great health benefits, I might as well work out, get the blood flowing to increase those benefits even more. So I started working out. I started waking up early. I started getting outside more. And this was like the start of like my real self-improvement journey and my real spiritual journey. Obviously, I knew about manifestation and law of attraction before that, right? But this is where I really started putting in the work to improve myself. I started looking better, waking up earlier, cleaning out my skin, drinking more water. I started putting lemon in my water, alkaline. And I just started getting more healthy habits. And I was watching his videos and I just really related to the dude. And I think a lot of people did. And it was like a perfect timing because it was during the pandemic. A lot of people was in the crib. So much stuff changed like just because of the pandemic. Like so much creators like Kevin Samuels blew up, Steph, J-Rock, all them others, right? So yeah, that was basically in the pandemic, and he was like a great asset to my life changing. I remember like sometimes my brother would come home from work and we would talk about maybe some shit he talked about in the video, or we would just talk about just spirituality and self-improvement and what's going on. Like so much stuff about, we had the George Floyd stuff, pandemic, people was running out of food. Like so much stuff was happening in that like March, April area of 2020. And yeah, it just felt like he was like just saying real shit, and he was like, it was very unscripted. It kind of gave me like Hamza vibes, and it's like unscripted, and it's like you tell the truth. It's not like you're trying to like sugarcoat, like you're telling the truth, like your older brother or like one of your niggas. That's why I'm saying, that's why a lot of people relate to him, because it's like one of my niggas. But like what he did wrong was, it's not something what he did wrong, because sometimes what could be wrong to the audience could be what's the best thing for the creator. The problem with the audience is that they expect the creator to be the same all the time, and it's like the creator is always looking as ways to change as a person, and they're always looking ways to improve as content and just themselves in general. But the audience is always looking as I'm watching you for your content. I'm watching you for what you usually provide. I'm not going to go listen to J. Cole do a comedian stand-up. No, I want you to spit some real bars. I want to hear you spit bars. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to what I was saying, like, people expect of what you give out. And what I'm saying is what he did wrong. And it's not wrong like he just did something wrong or stupid. Is that he built up this whole community. He built up this whole catalog of spiritual videos, self-improvement videos, and people like fell in love to that. People, you know, started taking on his not his practices, but people started like looking up to this guy, right? And just out of nowhere, he says, "Oh, this shit is all fake." He says the astral projection is fake, the spirit gods is fake. He's saying all this is fake. It's out of nowhere, and I think that really happened after his psychedelic experience. Like after he made the psychedelic video, that's when he made the September video. Oh my God, we gotta get into the September shit, bro. Y'all remember? Well, I don't know. Y'all niggas don't. I'm not saying all y'all niggas watch VontooCut, but the niggas that watch VontooCut, bro, y'all remember that September shit when niggas like, yo, niggas finna get superpowers? Niggas was like, yo, bro, all black niggas get superpowers, but all white motherfuckers, you niggas is not getting no superpowers. Only niggas. Nigga, I remember in September, bro, niggas like, bro, I'm waiting for my superpowers. Bro, I mean, I remember like on Twitter, like this one girl went viral. She started explaining the whole superpower stuff, and guess what happened? Nothing. And it's like she was saying about all the superpowers and energy and guess what happened? Nothing. She probably didn't even know. She probably wasn't even speaking that because of that's what she believed or what she knew. She was speaking that because she watched the nigga video. And that's what happens when you have this stature of people look up to you. So they're gonna do what you do. And it was so interesting too that like that little face like NLE Chopper started like I could tell NLE Chopper fuck with VontooCut videos because I was like commenting on stuff. Like it was an interesting phase because like NLE Chopper started getting more spiritual and then that's when he kind of like lost his fan base. And it's funny because it's like almost as VontooCut switched with NLE Chopper. VontooCut went from spiritual guy to now he wants to be a rapper, and then NLE Chopper went from a rapper and wanted to be more of a spiritual guy, wanted to, you know, teach those practices. It was just a very interesting moment. But like, yeah, what I was saying what he did wrong was just out of nowhere putting all those people into dust. Now, luckily for me, I didn't become infatuated with his content, infatuated with his character and his person. But a lot of people did, and they kind of looked up to him. So as soon as he said, "Oh, that shit fake," like motherfucker was like, "Okay, so," niggas like, "Okay, so do I meditate? Do I try to astral project? Do I do all this shit?" Niggas was like, like I couldn't imagine like some young kid like literally believing all this shit he was talking about, and then as soon as he said that, they just get a hit of like feeling lost. You know what I'm saying? It was bound to happen though. It was bound to happen that he turned into a rapper. I've watched a good amount of his videos for a good amount of length, and I know his favorite rapper was J. Cole. I think it's because he's from like North Carolina, South Carolina, something like that. And I know he like used to write like a lot of lyrics, have a whole book of lyrics and shit like that. So I know like his aspiration was to be a rapper. But man, that phase was interesting because there was one point where like, okay, he was doing spiritual videos, and out of nowhere, like the nigga started doing the Forex shit. Like, bro, the nigga Vaughn was doing the Forex shit, bro. Bro, that was such a weird phase, bro. Like out of nowhere, like I just go on Instagram and I see this nigga like in like this little penthouse or something like that. He talking about, man, Forex is how you get money and blah blah blah. Oh man, bro. Oh my God, the pandemic was so interesting with just Forex too. Bro, a nigga from my school, I'll say this nigga name, I don't give a fuck. Devishmar, right? That nigga got so deep into Forex. It was funny because he literally made a video saying like, bro, like that shit was a scam and like how he didn't like it. But like, bro, so much people was brainwashed. I remember the nigga sent me a Snapchat like, oh, like, what's up? I'm like, bro, I know this nigga finna ask for something or he finna say something like, you know what I'm saying? So I already braced myself. I'm like, all right, what's good? And then nigga like, oh, do you want to change your life? And like, how the pandemic been for you or something like that? I was like, blah, blah, blah. I said some, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh yeah, join this meeting or something like that if you're trying to make money and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, I know it's the Forex shit, but I see your Snapchat, bro. I see your story, bro. I know it's finna be the Forex shit. Like, I just knew it was coming, bro. And it was like, that was just such a weird, interesting phase because, like, bro, so much people was just so brainwashed. Just in the pandemic. Like, just all the information people was getting, all the content people was taking in, like, so much people was brainwashed. So much people. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. It's kind of cringe, too, because... So, I was actually on TikTok live with my friend called Jaden. And I was like, bro, was you one of the niggas that posted the black screen on Instagram? Like, I know on Instagram it was like Blackout Tuesday posting the black screen on. Like, that, bro, when you think about it now, bro, was that shit really doing anything? Was that shit really doing anything? You probably archived and deleted your black screen on your own. You know what I'm talking about? When you just posted a black screen with no caption, everybody posting black screens. Niggas had BLM and they links on bio. That shit gone. Now think of a white female, right? Think of a white female, right? The prime of the pandemic. She had a BLM links. She had the little fist as her profile picture, right? She was talking about George Floyd. She posted the black screen and all that shit. 2 years later, the BLM links is gone. The profile picture is changed. Bro, the way that everyone turned into an activist Forex picture. Bro, where did all that shit go? Where did it all go, bro? I don't see now one person with BLM links no more. I don't see one person not talking about no activist stuff that they was talking in the beginning of the pandemic no more. No more. At all. At all. That was an interesting time, bro. That was an interesting time, bro. But nah, it was dope. It was dope seeing him come up, you know what I'm saying, watching his first video and then just seeing him come up and like relating to dude, and it was dope. It was a moment. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment. Honestly, bro, I think he could have been, but who gives a fuck what I gotta think? But what I think he could have been better just keeping the YouTube shit and just having a Patreon. Like, bro, he could have still been making good money just off of Patreon. Like, a lot of people, like, was fucking with the dude. Like, he was getting, like, what, 60, 70K views every video. People was really effing with the dude. Bro, he could have easily did a Patreon and made money and just been like, F the rap shit. Nigga, I could just make a Patreon, make a good amount of money every month. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, bro, that's that nigga passion. Like, his passion is the rap. As an audience, as a person that watches videos, you're not supposed to expect him to always want to do the same thing. Niggas change as human beings. That's just what it is. And that's the complicated thing of being a content creator, because, bro, some motherfuckers may want me to always stream. Some motherfuckers may want me to always do Omegle, picking out girls and stuff like that. But it's like, I can't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that all the time. Picking up girls, like, once you're in a relationship, you like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit feel, but I ain't gonna lie, that was funny too, because, like, when I was doing the Omegle shit, and I kind of got deeper to the relationship, it wasn't even just out of respect and not wanting to do it, it just felt cringe. Like, it's just like bro, my wrist went down. Like, that ass, my wrist went down and shit like that. But nah, not even, like, in facts of that, just like, bro, people just don't want to do the same shit over time and just want to keep doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this video is basically, like, the thing that VontooCut did wrong. I don't think there's anything else I really want to touch up on. You know, basically, the dude put me onto, like, supplements and stuff like that. That has changed my life. He's made videos that I related to. I fuck with him as a person, his character. And basically, the video was just, like, what he did wrong. But what he did was not wrong. It was just, like, you know, what he did that may have not been tasteful, I guess you would say. But nah, man, if you don't know who I am, my name is vDunkk. I'm a comedian, like-minded man and woman that wants to progress mentally, physically, financially. If you want to do that and network with future millionaires, I ask you to join and take this ticket of becoming that jumbo boy and use it wisely. I ain't gonna lie, I killed that. I killed the outro. Usually I be messing up the outro, but I killed it. But nah, man, come on, man. Come join the Jumbo Boys. Welcome you, and we all welcome you to use this opportunity and journey. Being the best you, man. And I'm out. Gang. Also, y'all let me know your opinions of what I said. Your opinions on VontooCut. Let me know the shit that he's done for you, like within your life, your spiritual journey, your self-improvement journey. Just let me know your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'm out.